What you avoid will consume you. What do I mean by that? When you're when you come across something, when you're having an experience or you're interacting with people who have an experience. In other words, when there is a broadcast being made to you, it is because you are a vibrational match to that in one way or another. There are many people in the world who are not experiencing the things you are right now, coming across. They don't have the same algorithm you have. They're not coming across the same content. They're not having the same conversations. They're not having the same experiences. They don't have the neighbors you have. They don't have the family members you have. You get the gist. So it's not happening to you, but it is certainly being broadcast to you with purpose. So, how do you handle that? Well, that is the challenge, isn't it? That is what you are called to, that is what self mastery is called. You are being called to master, being able to meet, be present with, process, transmute, make the adjustments that are being highlighted to you for your own soul's evolution. Not to avoid, not to find distractions, not to bypass. It's going to be unique to each and every one of you, but what you avoid is going to consume you. That is what we are seeing as mass delusion, psychosis, um, and what others might be seeing in us that we don't even realize. Because you always see things so much clearer when you're looking at it from the outside. Isn't that the irony of life? And this is why taking a step back and taking another look at how we respond to things, the concepts that are magnified, the beliefs that are magnified, the emotions, the wounds, the fears that are magnified when something's being broadcast to you. You want to be able to meet, respond to, and be present with all that life that the universe broadcasts to you, which you are in essence summoning from your higher self. If your ego is dictating the interaction, it's going to cause you great discomfort and suffering, and perhaps the people around you too. Even the obsession with consumption, the overconsumption of content, that is avoidance. You're avoiding yourself. The overconsumption of relationship and the theory around relationship and romance and romanticizing relationships and situations that are not romantic at all. Slow down. When your ego is steering the ship that is you, that is your life, you're going to go way off course. The beautiful thing is that sometimes the best thing we can do is go off course. That's our path of least resistance. And then through the experience of going off course and the discomfort of that experience and the realizations that we could perhaps potentially at some point have made a different choice, we are more informed moving forward. There is no need, no matter how chaotic this reality is right now, no matter how much is happening, there is no need for you to be in a state of perpetual suffering, hatred, anger, rage. There's no need. Be present with, acknowledge, process. Don't avoid, don't bypass. Of course, you don't have to take my advice. But if you've come across this video and you're still here, there's something here for you. Maybe it's just to highlight to you, beautiful soul, that you do have a choice. But sometimes you don't want your hatred, your judgment, your racism, your xenophobia, your bigotry, your ignorance, your insecurities, your sexism, your misogyny. You don't want those things to be challenged because they have become such a part of what has propped up your identity. It's time to change. It's okay to change. Growth is good. The version of you that is on the other side of that is beautiful, and the world deserves it. And you deserve that version of you. It's going to become harder to be a CUNT in this world. It's not popular anymore. Um, as a collective, we are becoming less tolerant of it. Being imperfect and being honest with yourself, being sincere in your willingness to allow yourself to become more, even if you've not gotten there yet. We love that. But being stubborn about the mess that you bring to conversations, to relationships, to the world, you're going to end up alone with that person in the mirror that you can't stand, that you want other people to help you deal with. You want them to feel the discomfort of having to deal with the person in the mirror. Um, show up for yourself by honoring everything that is being broadcast to you. And there's a lot. And all matters. And you've got to choose what you want to pour into that conversation, what you want to pour into that wound, collective wound that we are healing, what you want to pour into what we are building collectively. Uh, we are all here. We all have a responsibility towards ourselves and by extension, the collective. So, just some thoughts that I wanted to share with you, and may it find you well and leave you with a sense of clarity and empowerment, not disempowerment.